Dakota. Our two officials for tonight's ball game will be Randy Schaefer, who will be throwing the ball up to get us started, and Lauren Larson will be his partner here tonight. And we're ready to rumble. Well, we'll see how Brookings comes out. I'll tell you what, if the Kernels, Steve, start like they did last night and get out to a start, we might see a ball game get away from the Bobcats. But if they hang in here tough, then it could be a good night tonight here for them.
Yeah, we need to see some consistency. There have been times this season when the Kernels, we've expected them to go into a game on fire. This is one of those games. They need to be consistent tonight, just like last night.
Well, here's the opening tap, and bounces right off of Brookings' Matt Hansen and comes back to the Kernels. So Mitchell will go on offense first, and guess what they're looking at? The zone, as we expected. Severide on the left-hand side, and not even as much as outside shooting. Coach Gary Munson wants them to attack the basket, find the open man, keep it moving. They go in the lane. Skip Young is there. The ball's going to be knocked loose from him, though. Now they dive to the floor after it, and still loose, and the Colonel's going to get it back. Good job by Severide to keep that ball alive, and Tom Young picks it up. Miller now in the corner, and his pass out front knocked away. Matt Hansen on the steal. Hansen's going to hold it up and wait for some help. Now driving the right side of the lane, putting a shot up and in is Zach Bartles to open the scoring for the Bobcats. Well, first turnover actually could have been two because we were lucky to get the ball back the last time. Now a little full-court zone pressure, but the Colonels handled that rather easily. Severide will set up at the point. Right side to Miller. Now Severide again, left-hand wing, Ackman with the ball. In the lane, there's Skip Young, and his shot blocked away. Good defensive play by Jeff Pitts. Went up in the air to partially block Skip Young's shot at the basket. Good passing there. Had him open for an 8-footer there momentarily. So Brookings with a 2-0 lead and the ball. Matt Hansen works the right side. Comes out front. Langbin with it. Jack Langbin, 6'2 senior. Now they get it back to him down low. Nice pass across the lane. A basket and a foul. Jeff Pitts is going to put it up and score. Number 41. And he will go to the line as well. What did I say about the start of the ball game here?
Sure, a nice move by Pitts underneath the basket, putting it up and drawing the foul on the play. But, well, it's early still.
It's early.
The Kernels are still having problems looking into that zone. Like you said, they're trying to drive the basket. They're trying to find something underneath right now, and it's just not there early in the ball game.
Here is the free throw, and wipe it off because one of the Bobcats had stepped into the lane. I think they're going to call Matt Hansen, who was lined up on the right side there for stepping in early. So wave off the free throw. It's still a 4-0 lead for the Bobcats. They'll put on that zone press full court again. Severide with it across to Ackman. Now across the timeline, Skip Young. And right back into the hands of Jason Ackman. To the free throw line, he penetrates. Now left corner, Mike Miller from 15, and that's good. And good ball movement. That's all it takes against the zone. Keep it going. Find the open man. In the backcourt, a little pressure now by the Kernels. Matt Hansen bringing it up. Against Severide, crosses the timeline. Hansen kicks it out in the right-hand corner. Drive started by Langbeen, or check that, it was started by Bartles. Leaves it for Langbeen. Now out front, 6'2 senior, number 53. Off it comes to Matt Hansen. Starts a drive, slips a pass down to the baseline. Good shot. Zach Bartles has his second basket. About 8-9 feet out. And Brookings has come out here firing the ball. 3 for 3 from the field. And they lead it 6-2. 5:40 to go in the first quarter. Severide to Ackman. Left side, here's Young's jumper. That's good from the wing. Tom Young answers right back. A little 16-footer off the left side. Now Brookings pushing it. Here's Bartles into the lane, and he's going to draw the foul. A blocking foul as he went in. Good job by Bartles. Well, we know Brookings got some quickness, and we talked about that in the pregame, and they showed it there on the transition game. And they don't have a lot of size, height-wise, but they got some people who can run the floor. Now we got our first substitution in the ball game here early. Tony Bestie, 5'10 sophomore, averages about 5 a game, will come into the lineup, and it's going to be Robbie Bortnam who is coming out. Free throw good by Bartles. That will give him 5 of the 7 points for Brookings. The lead is 3 and makes them both. So an 8-4 lead for the Bobcats. And the pressure of the Kernels turn it over in the backcourt. Now the ball's tipped away. Brookings gets it back, almost an easy layup underneath, but Jeff Pitts couldn't finish it off. And now Mitchell on the rebound. Kernels sloppy with him in the backcourt that time. Down by 4. Young to Miller in the left-hand corner. Now out to Tom Young. Severide to the free throw line. Here's Miller from the right corner, puts it up. A little bit strong, no good. Rebound Bobcats. Pushing it up the middle, Tony Bestie to the free throw line. Pass on the right side, Ackman almost had it stolen away, but now here's a three. This one's up and too strong, no good, put up by Nat Hansen, and we're going to get a push going after the loose ball in the corner, and this will be on the Bobcats. So Mitchell will have the basketball in their own backcourt. The foul's going to be called on Tony Bestie. That is his first, and the first team foul on Brookings as well. So still 8-4. 4:45 to go in the first quarter. Severide will bring it across the timeline. Leave it out front for Ackman. Pretty good crowd on hand tonight. They are extremely quiet right now. Ackman for three straight on. In and out. Wouldn't go down. Tom Young with a nice rebound. Cross the lane to Severide. He'll take it to the hole and he scores. Good move by Severide and good job by Young to keep the basketball alive. Mitchell is right back within two now at 8-6. Out front, Bestie works with it, hands it off on the right-hand side to Bartles. Young in his face, picks up the dribble, gives it to Jeff Pitts now, 6'3" junior. Wet on three-point range, right-hand side, Miller's on him. Now Jack Langbing, 6'2" senior, comes by. We said this is a team that is just dead evenly balanced in scoring. The leader is Bortnam at 11. Everybody else is between 6 and 8 points a game. Bounce pass side of the lane, and as it comes across, we've got a whistle and a push, apparently, on the Kernels as the pass came over to Bestie. They're going to call it on Ackman for the little shove underneath the basket.
Well, so far, Brookings doing exactly what they want to. They are very controlled on offense right now, moving the ball around very well, and they get back to play that zone quickly.
Well, they get it right underneath the basket of the inbounds pass, but they can't get the shot to go down. And here come the Kernels right back again. Mike Sackman missing the shot. And here is Young underneath for the lay-in. Good pass to Skip Young, who lays it in, and we're tied at 8. Now Brookings trying to beat him down the floor, and they do this time. And it's Sackman who missed the same kind of a layup the last time down the floor. But this time, he gets it to go. Mike Sackman, 6'4" junior. Now Miller feeds in the lane. Tom Young, he has it roll around and kill off. Both teams running on transition. Here comes Brookings back the other way now. Bestie into the corner. Here's a three-pointer on the way by Zach Bartles. No good. Rebound Tom Young. He'll clear it out to Severide, and Kyle will push it down the floor. Goes into the lane. His shot is blocked out of bounds. But it'll still belong to the Kernels underneath their own basket. Down 10-8. 3:06 to go in the quarter. Now back at the Brookings lineup, Robbie Bortnam, the 6'2" senior, who said he is their leading scorer. Kernels throw it in. Ackman back to Miller in the left corner, but no shot. Now Severide free throw line. Back out to Miller. He's going to pump the three from the left corner. Short. Rebound tipped around by Skip Young once, twice. Still loose and now picked up by Brookings. Langman will bring it up the floor himself, left side. Now slows it down, waits for some help, drops it out front. Matt Hansen, the guard, with it. To the free throw line. Jeff Pitts looking down low, can't find anybody. Now back to Hansen, out of three-point range right in front of the Kernel bench. Hansen starts a drive to the basket. Severide on him. Now Hansen backs out on the dribble and goes back to the point for the basketball. Pass to Bortnam on the right-hand side. Now they go down low. Jeff Pitts trying to back his way in. Goes up, partially blocked by Miller. Ball's loose. Mike Miller pulls it away. Here's a lead pass up to Ackman right side. Pulls up side of the lane. He might have traveled. Yeah, the walk. I think Jace was undecided. He wanted to pass that ball. He just couldn't find an opening to get rid of it and then shuffled the feet before he went up with a shot. Turnover number 3 against Mitchell. Brookings has committed 2. And we're down to 2:15 to go in the quarter. Brookings leads by 2 at 10-8, and they come in with another substitution here. And this is Adri Sneer coming into the ball game, number 33, a 6'1" senior. In the backcourt, Bortnam will bring it up against Young. One-on-one here. Behind the back dribble, gets him across the 10-second line. Takes to the right-hand side. Bestie with it in three-point land. Now Jack Langman comes out to get it, and over to Bortnam on the left-hand side. And underneath, we've got a Brookings player goes to the floor, and they're going to call Jason Ackman, and Jason didn't especially like it. He just got caught in traffic. I don't know if somebody didn't yell out that the pick was coming or whatever, but Ackman just kind of ran over the man setting the screen, and that is foul number 2 on Ackman, and he is going to have to go to the bench here early. And Ernie Kuiper, the 6-foot junior, will come in with 1:57 to go in the quarter. Inbounds pass, side of the lane. Langman can't get the shot to go. Rebound Mike Miller. He'll clear it out to Kuiper, and Ernie will trot it up into the front court. Kernels looking to tie the ball game. Kuiper, free throw line to Skip Young. Pass down low, tipped away and out of bounds, intended for Severide. Brookings thought it was last touched by Severide, and it was close. I'll tell you that because Kyle had a hand up, and I couldn't tell from here whether he did get it or not. But the officials say no. Miller will throw it in from underneath. Comes to Kuiper, left wing, starts to penetrate, kicks the pass to Skip Young, 6-footer, good. Nice pass by Kuiper as well. Ernie's playing well. Played well last night up in Brookings. He doesn't shoot much, doesn't score much, but he's setting up some people for some shots.
Yeah, well, Lynn Frederick talked about, too, how they sneaked Skip Young down low. He had a lot of points up in Brookings.
Here's a three, left side, good. Robbie Bortnam has his first basket of the night. Well, that'll break the tie and give the Bobcats a 13-10 lead back again. Kuiper dribbling through the pressure to Young, and oops, he just could not hold it on the right-hand side. Had a little 3-on-2 momentarily, but Tom Young just kind of got a handcuffed with a pass and goes out of bounds. Bobcats will have it back. Now they bring Zach Bartles, 6'3 junior, number 23, back in their lineup. And let's see, who else did they check in? I guess Hansen, who was out for a moment, has come back in, and it's Hansen who'll bring the ball off the floor. Minute 5 to go in the quarter. Left side, drive into the lane by Bartles. He throws it away. Young picks up the pass. Tom Young brings it up the floor himself. Drops it for Miller up top and out of Severide on the right-hand side. Brookings staying in that zone. They have the whole way, and I don't think we're going to see any change here. Kuiper and Young playing catch out front. Tom takes it left side back to Kuiper. His 15-footer, a little bit strong. Rebound Brookings. They're up by 3. They've got the ball. See if they'll hold for a shot here. 35 seconds. Langbane brings it up. No, from the corner, a three-pointer, and this one's too strong, no good. That one put up by Bortnam. Here come the Kernels. Lead pass. Severide gets around his man. Can't finish it off. Miller on the rebound. Fouled as he goes up. He'll shoot a pair.
It's a good trip down the floor for Mike Miller. Made a nice pass and then got into the play to follow it up to find for the rebound. Now he'll go to the line.
Mike Miller to shoot 2, and we've seen a lot of transition basketball here tonight. Teams getting the rebounds, pushing it, getting out and running, both sides. And a substitution here now for Mitchell. In fact, we got a couple of them here coming, I think, as Tom Cogley, the 6'3 sophomore, is in for Skip Young, as Mike Miller's free throw goes in. And now here comes Dusty Robinell, the 6-foot senior, and Tom Young will go out here. 19 seconds to go in the quarter.
You're right, a lot of transition baskets, and I think that's where Mitchell's getting a lot of their baskets tonight because Brookings is playing that zone exactly the way they want to. They've made it tough on the Kernels.
Miller with both free throws, 78% on the year, 2 for 2 tonight. 13-12, Kernels down by 1, and 13 seconds now to go in the quarter as Hansen brings it across. Pass down low side of the lane to Langbin. Cogley on him. He needs some help. He's got to get rid of the ball. Now he leans in, takes the shot. It's way too hard. 3 seconds, 2. Here comes Miller from half court, puts it up, and just short. Brookings by 1 at the end of 1 quarter.
If you're betting on a good place, a good time, and great food at unbeatable prices, it's Doc and Eddie's Casino and Lounge. Come in this week and spin the wheel for a free cellular phone, plus cash and prizes. Enjoy Doc and
Company, 400 North Ullman Street in Mitchell.
Bobcats by 1. Steve, let's take a look at some stats here.
Well, the shooting is dead even. Both teams 5 of 13 from the field for 38%. And the turnovers, 4 for the Kernels, 3 for the Bobcats.
It will be Matt Hansen bringing it into the front court for Brookings to start quarter number 2. They reverse it from right to left-hand side. Robbie Bortnam now back to Hansen. Behind the back dribble, almost lost it. Cogley had a hand on him momentarily. Now a 3 will go up from the right side. That's no good by Langbin, and the Kernels come out on the run. Kuiper tries to get it to Cogley, almost lost the ball, but picks it back up, and now the Kernels will set up in the half-court offense, looking to take the lead for the first time in the ball game. Kuiper will go to Robinell right side. Cogley in the lane, off to Robinell. He's got a 13-footer, banks it in. Dusty Robinell with his first basket. 14-13. Kernels with the lead. Here's Langbin getting the double team in the backcourt and just barely gets it across. Mike Miller diving after the ball. Couldn't quite get to it. Baseline jumper, Bartles, 10-footer, no good. Pitts fighting for the rebound. He dives to the floor, and it's out of bounds. Whoa, now wait a minute here. They're going to say it went off Severide, and then it was Jeff Pitts of Brookings who dove to the floor after it. And crowd is not real happy about that. That was a different kind of a call. And on the inbounds pass, the jumper will go by Robbie Bortnam. Well, it looked like it was going to be an obvious call. Turns into a little controversy there. Brookings back up by 1, 15-14. Robinold brings it up to Severide out front. Back to Dusty. Now pass baseline. Miller slips a nice one to Cogley. Can't get the short shot to go. Now the ball is saved as it was going out of bounds by the Bobcats. And here comes Bartles all the way down to the other end. He'll score. Boy, that is a good move by Brookings there. After the missed shot, the ball's going out of bounds. They save it, and they flip it down the floor with one pass and get an easy 2. Now here come the Kernels. Kuiper to Miller. He's got the basket. Well, I am kind of a little bit surprised that we're staying with this full-court pressure. It's almost hurting more than it's helping. Left baseline. Another jumper and another basket by Bartles. And again, open looks, as both teams are a little bit slow getting down. Well, here now is Lynn Frederick whistling and saying, let's get back on defense. And I think that's the thing to do. Boy, they're giving up a lot of easy baskets at either end. Both teams have showed they can break the press and do it well. Kuiper, right-hand side for Robinold. The lead is 3, and now the ball's tipped away out front. Stolen away. Matt Hansen. Hansen driving the left side of the lane. Goes up, whistle, foul, called, and 2 free throws coming for the 5'9" sophomore. Well, it'll be interesting to see if Gary Munson stays with it, Steve. But I think Lynn Frederick must have been thinking the same thing I was up here because, why go down and score and then you're just giving up another one in 5 seconds at the other end?
Yeah, exactly. And the thing is with Brookings, I'm not surprised to see Lynn Frederick slow things down there. They had gone cold outside shooting. They went 1 of their last 8 until Bartles hit those 2 baskets.
Foul on the Kernels, Robinold, and that is his first. The first free throw is up and good by Matt Hansen. He averages 8 points per ball game. Scored just 4 against Mitchell in the first meeting when Mitchell beat him 53-35 up at Brookings. Hansen got them both. Now we're going to get a foul in the backcourts, and this will go on Brookings. It's going to be called on Jack Langbin. That will be his first foul of the ball game. 3 team fouls against the Bobcats versus 5 for Mitchell. And Kernels throw it in. Now Brookings still is staying with the full court pressure. And this time it works out. Robinold couldn't hold the pass. And Jeff Fitz comes away with the basketball. 5.5 to go in the first half. Nice pass in the lane. Turnaround jumper. Gets the roll by Zach Bartles. Boy, is he off to a start. 12 points for the 6'3 junior, Zach Bartles. And it's 23-16 Brookings. Now the Kernels, Robinold tries to get a pass across the lane, and Cogley has to go to the floor to pick it up. Kernels almost turned it over again. Here's Miller out front, Ackman, and over to Kuiper. Slides it into Miller, turnaround jumper, good off the glass. Mike Miller with 8 points. That makes it 23-18. Dribbling through the traffic, wow. Matt Hansen, he is flying down the floor. Missed layup, but on the follow, guess who again? Zach Bartles once more.
A great display of speed by Hansen.
Did he take off or what? Man, he just turned on the burners that time. Hansen dribbled through everybody. Here's Mike Miller. Pulls up. Jumper left wing. Good again. Well, Mike Miller is keeping Mitchell right in there even. But it's 25-20 Brookings, so we just exchange basket now. Here come the Bobcats again. Langbin across the timeline will slow down for a change. Approaching the 4-minute mark of quarter number 2. Out to Bortnam. On top of the circle, Pitts. Back to Langbin in 3-point range. Bounce pass goes inside, but right back out to Langbin again. Now Bartles, baseline, slides a pass underneath, and Pitts missed it. I think if he goes right straight up and shoots the ball, he probably had it, but he tried to lean in and draw the foul and didn't get it and missed the shot, too. Mitchell comes back with it. Hackman to Robinold, right-hand side. Now free throw line, Cogley. Left wing to Kuiper. Keeping the ball moving. Left to right. Here's Robinold trying to take the baseline. Slides it into Kuiper. Goes up. He's going to be fouled from behind. Good passing that time by Mitchell. That's the way to attack that zone. And Ernie Kuiper will go to the line on the pass from Cogley, and he will shoot a couple. And now here comes Tom Young checking back in the Mitchell lineup. And Robinold is going to go out. And for Brookings, they're going to bring in Tony Bestie again, number 35. They also will bring in number 25, Tim Thorne, for the first time tonight, a 6'2 junior. Kuiper's free throw won't go. Ernie will have another one coming. 3:41 to go before halftime. And Brookings has led all the way except one occasion. Kuiper does nail the second one. So it's 25-21. Now Mitchell with a full court press and a steal by Miller at the free throw line. Drives in, scores. A dozen for Miller. And the Kernels are within 2. Here's Tony Bestie driving. And we've got a foul out front at the free throw line, I believe. Now Kuiper's going to get called for it there. Then they kind of threw some arms at each other, and that's a reaction you hear from the crowd. Foul occurred way before that action, though, on the drive. Kuiper will pick up his first and team foul number 6 on Mitchell. So the next one, it's bonus. Inbounds pass, and they're going to hit the jumper left side. Robbie Bortnam, 7 points. Well, they got to be shooting the ball pretty well here, too, as Brookings. 27-23, they lead it. Kuiper right side in the lane. Cogley, nice strong move to the basket, and they're going to get the foul call. Foul is on Jeff Pitts. Had to kind of reach in from behind as Cogley just sliced right in between 2 defenders to take it to the hole that time. So he will shoot 2. Shooting right now for Brookings, they are 11 of 23, so that is pretty healthy, 48% from the field. Kernels, meanwhile, are 10 of 19, so they're shooting well also. Cogley's free throw is up and good. 6'3" sophomore. Cogley scored well against Brookings. He played a lot against them in that first game of the season. Played a lot last night against Aberdeen. He had 6 points in that game, and now can't get the second one to go down. So 27-24, Brookings by 3. Right-hand side, Bartles down into the corner. Return pass underneath. Nice cut to the basket by Robbie Bortnam, and he gets the 2 points. 29-24. Mitchell just can't seem to shut him off on the defensive end. Cogley almost had the ball tipped away, but Ackman goes over, picks it up right side. Now here's Mike Miller, left baseline, hangs in the air, puts it in off the backboard. 14 points for Mike Miller. Back comes Brookings. Boy, they push it and push it. Bestie. I'll leave it on the outside now. This is Tim Thorne. And back out front, Bortnam. Now Zach Bartles. Pass down low underneath. Shot goes up, and they score again. And this time, muscling it up and in is Mike Sackman, his second basket of the game. 31-26. Ackman to the baseline to Young. Now out front, Kuiper. Into Cogley in the lane. Tries to get it down low to Young. It's tipped away and stolen. Right idea, but somebody stuck a hand in there. Bestie now, he throws it into the lane, and Ackman's going to steal it away. Turnovers both ways. Here comes Ackman flying down the floor to the free throw line. Drops it for Miller right side. Again to Jason out front. To the free throw line. Lobs a pass down inside. Tom Young, nice turnaround fadeaway. Good. That was a tough shot. Good shot by Tom Young, his second basket of the game. Mitchell's back within 3. They put on the full court press, and I think they're going to catch Cogley sticking an arm in there with a foul. And that'll be number 7. So we'll go down to the Brookings end of the floor, shoot the 1-and-1. It'll be Tony Bestie, number 35, the 5'10 sophomore, who will go to the line.
Well, it goes to show you what a good coach Lynn Frederick is. You know, the first game of the season between these 2 teams, both teams actually had a lot of turnovers in that ball game. Brookings is playing a very sound basketball game right now. Only 5 turnovers, only 2 here in the second quarter.
Scott Hilly just pointing out Mitchell is 7 of 8 from the field here in this quarter as Bestie puts the free throw up, no good. Rebound Mitchell. Kuiper run it down. 5 of those 7 field goals belong to Mike Miller. But you're 7 of 8 from the field, and you can't catch up because we can't slow them down on the offensive end either. Still Brookings by 3. We're down to a minute and a half to go in the first half. Miller for a 3, in and out left side. Cogley on the rebound, puts it up, hit the underside of the rim. Now Miller underneath. He spins to put it up, and they grab him on the arm. Will get the foul. Miller will go to the line to shoot 2. The foul will be called on Tim Thorne. Or is it Sackman? Check here for sure. Yeah, it is Sackman. His second, they called it on, and Miller puts the free throw up, and it's good. Well, Mike is now 3 for 3 from the line tonight. Jeff Pitts, 6'3" junior, number 41, comes back in the lineup here for Brookings. And that's it. Bortnam stays in there. I thought maybe he was going out, just went over toward the scoring table. Kernels can get within 1 here with this free throw, and they do. 16-point first half for Mike Miller with a minute 18 to go. And, Mike just got an excuse-me foul in the backcourt. Brookings threw it in. Pitts had it. Miller was coming up to play the D on him and just kind of slipped and banged into him from behind. And now Miller's got to go to the bench. They don't want him picking up a third foul, and Skip Young will hustle in with 1:16 to go before halftime. And Jeff Pitts to the line as Brookings shooting the 1-1. They missed their opportunity here a moment ago. See what he can do, and another miss. Ball knocked out of bounds by the Wildcats. Well, Jeff Pitts and Tony Bestie cannot hit the front ends of the free throws. That 4 points lost right there. And now Mitchell can take the lead. Full court pressure. Kuiper up to Skip Young. He'll get it across the timeline. Leaves it for Tom Young on the left side. Tom now back on the floor. Kuiper working with it right at the point. Looking into the zone. Here's Skip Young. Turn around from the free throw line. He banks it in. Don't know if that had that intention, but hey, it looks good anyway. And Mitchell has their second lead of the game. 32-31. 48 seconds to go in the half. Robbie Bortnam way out on the right-hand side. Kuiper on him. Gives it up now to Langbin. And coming by Matt Hansen. Standing way out between the circles. Brookings, no hurry to go to the basket here. They're not really in a stall. Now Hansen starts to penetrate. Almost got locked up in the lane, but gets the pass out on the side. Back to Jack Langbin. And now Hansen again takes it out front with 20 seconds to go in the quarter. And a one-point game, so this one is going to be about all even Steven when we go to the locker room here at halftime. Hansen now with 11. 10 seconds. 9, still out front. 8, now starts to move. Slips down at the free throw line. Bounces the pass over on the side. Bortnam will fire from long range. No good. And that will be the buzzer. Summarize the whole first half. It hasn't been picture-perfect basketball. Up and down the floor, a little sloppy at times. But an interesting game to watch. A lot of them gold. And Brookings in the road red uniforms. Same zone defense to start things out here. Ackman goes right corner to Miller. Now back to Jace, tries to get it inside of the lane. It's tipped away from Skip Young. Now Ackman tips it away as it comes into the front court, but Brookings is going to hold on. Here's Pitts. He's going to drive right to the basket. Offensive foul, wave it off, no good. Severide, good job defensively. Planted himself underneath, and Jeff Pitts will get his second foul of the game.
Yeah, they really threw away great pass by Matt Hansen. Hansen caught Mitchell sleeping. They thought Brookings was just going to set up in their offense, and he threw that pass to Pitts right underneath, but he drew the offensive foul.
Hansen can do some good things. He's just a sophomore, 5'9". Here's Mike Miller along the right baseline. 12-footer would not crawl over the rim. And a rebound pulled out by Langbin, and here comes Brookings back down the floor. Still trailing by the 1. Hansen, the sophomore guard out front right now with Severide on him. Pass goes right wing. Bartles out front. Langbin with it. Now back to the left side of Hansen again. He looks underneath and then throws it away cross court. Jeff Pitts had come out to the free throw line. The pass came from the left wing and just led Pitts a little bit too much. Sailed out of bounds. Side court. Kernels will get it right back. 2 turnovers here quickly against Brookings to start the third quarter. Ackman at the top. We'll leave it for Severide, left-hand side. He and Ackman playing a little catch across the top of that zone. Now they go left wing. Tom Young. Back to Severide again out front. Now Ackman. Here's a lob down into the block to Mike Miller. Tries a flip pass. Skip Young can't hold it, but it comes right back outside. Kernels have it again. Severide into the right corner. Ackman. Here's the lob into Mike Miller. Side of the lane. He's got the jumper. Now, good job of attacking the zone, being patient. Miller now with 18 points. And again, they just have real trouble matching up. He's 5 inches taller than anybody on the floor. And once he gets that ball down there around the lane, he's got an easy shot at the basket, and he's been cashing them in tonight. 34-31, biggest lead for Mitchell. 3 points. Bartles up top. Drive started by Bortnam. Puts it up free throw line way short, and Skip Young has the rebound. Gives it to Severide. He'll push it down the middle. Right at the point, Kyle now on his left side. Tom Young. No shot there. Throws it across the lane. Ackman tries to slip it inside the lane to Miller, but it's tipped away and out of bounds underneath the basket. It'll still be Mitchell ball, though, at their own baseline. Well, Brookings with a couple of turnovers, missed shot, and Mitchell with a chance to increase that lead again here. Tom Young to to Skip. Now Ackman in the corner underneath. Severide gets around his man, and then they got a piece of the ball, I think, as Severide put it up. I believe Jeff Pitts just got a couple of fingers on it, and Brookings comes on the run. Langbein in the lane. Slips a pass across. Ackman knocks that one away, and here comes Mitchell. Severide along the right side of the lane. Big contact, no foul, but Miller's going to put it up and in. Well, both players wanted it. Severide and Hansen saying, where in the heck was the foul? But Mike Miller just put in the missed shot, and now we're going to get a timeout called as Mitchell has gone out to a 5-point lead, and Frederick is complaining that there was no foul on that. Brookings will throw the ball in from side courts. Out front, Matt Hansen on the dribble, goes right-hand side to Bortman. Brookings didn't want to fall behind any further than 5 points right now. Lynn Frederick using that timeout. They get it inside, but Pitts can't get the shot to go. Miller on the rebound. Starts out on the run, has the ball knocked away from behind. Hansen reached in, knocked it loose. Turnover, and here comes Brookings back on offense again. Into the left-hand corner, drive started, into the lane, shot put up by Zach Bartles, no good. Severide has it in the corner, and he's going to be fouled. As Pitts went over, reached around his back, and Jeff Pitts will pick up his third foul of the game. Kernels will have it in their own backcourt. 2 team fouls on Brookings now in this half. Mitchell has not committed any yet with 4:35 to go in the third quarter, and the lead can get stronger, and the ball tipped, and Severide can't hold it, goes out of bounds at side court. Well, that'll be turnover number 10 against Mitchell, 8 so far against Brookings. And a substitution coming in here for the Bobcats. Richard Luce is into the lineup, a 6'3 senior. Here's Hansen pushing it to the top, and his pass, ouch, off Ackman's hand and flies out of bounds, and let's hope that didn't jam the fingers, but it looks like it. Ow, that can be painful. Now they're going to ask Ackman if he's all right. Boy, you catch one of those right on the end of the finger, and that's going to hurt for a couple of weeks. Let's hope it just got him on the back of the hand instead of the finger. Ackman says he's okay, so we get right back to the action. That was a hard pass that he took right off the hand there. Hansen working out front again for the Bobcats. Left-hand corner, Bartles. Now pass down low, faked by Hansen, and he got Severide up in the air, drew the foul. Good quickness. Matt Hansen, the sophomore. He has, he's made some mistakes here tonight, too, has turned the ball over, but then again, he's also made some very nice things happen with the basketball as well.
Yeah, Hansen, just a sophomore. He's going to be a good ball player for Brookings.
Averages 8 a game, has 2 points tonight, both on free throws. His first one here, no good off the right side. So it stays 36-31 Mitchell. Brookings has not scored in the almost first 4 minutes of the quarter, and they still haven't, as Hansen misses them both. And now we are at the halfway mark of the third quarter. Mitchell has scored only 4 points, Brookings none. It's not exactly one of those edgier seat games so far. Pass inside by Ackman. Skip Young had it knocked away, but got it back and put it up and in. Was going up for the shot initially, had the ball knocked out of his hands, but picked it right back up and put it in. 8 points for Skip Young. And now the Kernels lead by 7, just kind of slowly pulling away a little bit. Hansen in the lane. That time he forced the shot, knocked away. Here's a lead pass. Severide's going to drive in. He'll score at the other end. Well, as we said, Hansen does some good things. That time he turned it over. And just like that, Mitchell is up by 9 points, 40-31. Timeout on the floor again of the second half, and Mitchell is out to a 40-31 lead. Also an update at halftime now. It is Pier 34, Watertown 30. They're still at halftime, so well behind us. Pier up by 4. Here comes Brookings into the front court. Lynn Frederick has had to use 2 timeouts here in this quarter, trying to get things jump-started for his team. New man in there now, and that is Mike Sackman, who played in the first half. They get it off to Fortnum, right side, deeper into the corner. Bartles now down low, turn around by Langbein, who won't go. Skip Young knocks it away. Now Brookings gets it back, and a foul will be called. Tony Bestie picked up the loose ball, and Tom Young got him on the way up to the basket. So Bestie will go to the line. He will shoot a couple here. Brookings has not helped themselves from the free throw line. We've talked about the 1-and-1s. They missed 2 of those right before halftime, and then Hansen missed 2 free throws. This one will go in. First point for Bestie, the 5'10 sophomore. So they score at the 3:01 mark, their first point of the third quarter, and now Bestie will make them both to make it a 40-33 game. Severide taking his time, bringing it up into the front court for the Kernels. Looking into the zone here. Looks like a 1-3-1 setup. They maybe have changed it up just a little bit here from the 2-1-2. Chasing the ball out front. They've got Bartles. Here's a lob pass into the lane, and it comes up short. Ackman trying to get it inside, couldn't get it in there, and Brookings going to pick it off. Turnover number 11 on the Kernels. Fortnum out front. Bounce pass right side to Bartles. If they can hit a shot or two, they can get right back in the hunt here, down by 7. Bestie now on the right side. 3-point land. Pass underneath. They break a man wide open. Scoring is Zach Bartles. One of the Kernels got lost defensively. 16 points for Bartles, but his first basket of the second half. And Bobcats are back within 5, 40-35. Severide leaves it for Ackman out front. Now Tom Young and back out to Ackman. Now Severide again right side, dribbles down to the baseline. Cut off there. Feeds it back to Ackman, free throw line. In the lane, Tom Young puts it up and in. Assist to Ackman. Tom Young, 6 points on the night. Ackman got it at the free throw line, just kind of flipped it a little bit closer to the basket where Tom Young was 4 or 5 feet out in front. 42-35, minute 35 to go in the third. Up top, Bortnum into the lane. Stops, puts up the jump shot, can't get the roll. Rebound, Tom Young is there. They grabbed him on the arm, no foul called. And the Kernels will push it anyway. Here's Severide along the baseline. Oh, what are we going to get? No basket, charge, or a block. I'm not sure what he called here. It is going to be a charge, apparently, on Severide, and Brookings' ball out of bounds underneath their own basket. Yeah. Now Severide tried to pass the ball off at the last instance, and then there was a collision underneath the basket. And Kyle will pick up his second foul of the ball game. Question was, of course, was the defensive men there in time or not? I have a feeling if Severide went up with that shot, he probably either gets it or he's going to get fouled anyway. But once he let go of that ball, his momentum just kind of carried him right into the Bobcat defender. So 42-35, still the score. We approach 1 minute to go now in the quarter. Out front for the basketball, Tim Thorne. Here's a three right side, comes up short, put up by Bortnum. Rebound, Kernels. Severide, nice lead pass down toward Ackman, but they catch up on the play and knock it away. Ackman had a step or two on his man, but it just didn't click. Here comes Bestie back. Left side, Bortnum. Now over to the right-hand wing. Thorne again with the basketball. Bounce pass down low, going up Sackman. He'll score. Mike Sackman posted up right at the block on the right side. They got him the ball, and he puts it in, and it's a 5-point game. Again, 42-37. 27 seconds to go in the third period. So Mitchell had a 9-point lead a couple of times here in this quarter. They're going to hold it, go for a last shot. They will take the lead into the fourth quarter. Ackman dribbles it over to the right-hand side. Now leaves it for Severide. We're down at 11, 10. Into the corner, Young. Now Miller for a three left wing. No good. Rebound, Brookings. Bestie comes out on the dribble. 3-2. Feeds the ball off. They lay it up at the buzzer. It's good. They got it all the way down the floor. Gave up on that one defensively. And let them come down the floor. And Brookings is back within 3. It's Mitchell, 42. The Bobcats, 39. We'll have the fourth quarter in a minute.
Bag from the friendly folks at Randall's.
Well, a low-scoring third quarter. Mitchell scored 10. Brookings scored 8. And it's a 3-point Mitchell lead. We go with the fourth quarter. We'll get a look at some stats here when we get a break. Brookings with the basketball. Bortnum on the dribble out front. Takes it right-hand side. Tim Thorne. Bounce pass down low. Sackman again off the glass. This time he's short with it. Rebound to the Kernels. Severide comes out of there with it. Mike Miller went to the floor. And he is slow coming up, and the officials blow the whistle. Miller looks to be okay, just kind of walking it off. I don't know if he took an elbow or what, but looks like he will be all right. What do we got for shooting here now? Well, Kernels are still hot.
Yeah, they're at 55%, 18 of 33. Brookings at 46% right now, 16 of 35.
Miller left side to Ackman, a three from the corner, and that's good. Now, Jason Ackman has not had many shots tonight at all. And that one he nails for a three for his first basket. Now Brookings right back. Left side, jumper from the wing. Fortnum can't get it. And a foul called underneath against Brookings going after the rebound. So the lead is 6, and Mitchell will have it in their own backcourt. They will call the foul here on Sackman, and that's going to be his third. So Pitts and Sackman have 3 apiece for Brookings. Nobody has more than 2 for Mitchell. Mike Miller dribbling the ball up the floor now. He and Severide out front. Bobcats back to that 2-1-2 zone again. Ackman right side. Severide up top. Starts to penetrate. Gives it back to Ackman. Now the ball's kicked out of bounds. Side court by Bortnam. Kernels will throw it in right in front of their own bench with 6:56 to go in the basketball game. A fast-moving game, boy, like we had last night. We're only an hour into the game, and here we are under 7 minutes to go in the contest. Severide for Ackman out front. Not a lot of fouls in this one, and the ball's kicked again. Pass intended in the corner, and Fortnum stuck the leg out on it. So once again, Mitchell will throw it in from side court. Kernels are doing a nice job on the boards tonight. A 24-13 rebounding advantage, and that's been the factor in the game. Not a lot of second shots. Here's Skip Young, free throw line, turns around but can't get the jumper to go off the right side. Rebound Brookings. Matt Hansen will push it up. Goes into the right-hand side. Now out front to the free throw line. Pitts with it. He kicks it out into the corner. Tim Thorne with it. Side of the lane. Pitts will put it up and in. Second basket for Jeff Pitts, the 6'3 junior. Well, the Bobcats hang in tough. 45-41 basketball game. Now 6:05 to go. Tom Young left side. Out to Severide. He and Young playing catch back and forth. They got Skip Young at the high post free throw line. Mike Miller underneath. And here's a jumper. Good left wing. Tom Young took one dribble in and nailed it. 8 points for Tom, right on his season's average. Brookings pushes the ball in the front court. And Daryl Sackman is going to put it up and in. So he will get his first basket of the ball game. Well, check that. Different number in there. We'll try to check out who it is. I'm not sure who hit that last one. A number change in the scorecard. It's 47-43. And it was Matt Schaefer, one of the sophomores, who made that basket. He's into the lineup for the first time tonight. Matt Schaefer gets credit for the two-pointer. 47-43. Kernels again by 4 with 5:20 now to go in the basketball game. Bortnam out front. Right corner to Langbein. He starts a drive on Skip Young. Twists, turns, puts it up, and won't go. Pretty nice move by Langbein, but wouldn't drop for him. Kernels have it, and Ackman will set up out front. Looks like Tom Cogley getting ready to come in for Mitchell at the next whistle. Ackman penetrates to the free throw line, tries to bounce it through the lane, and off the leg of Mike Miller, and out of bounds. He was open momentarily, but couldn't hang on to it. Turnover 14 against Mitchell versus 9 against Brookings. And now here comes Cogley in, and Skip Young will go out. Well, Bobcats have a chance to close to within 2 here. 4:50 to play. Kernels led by 9 on 2 occasions in the third quarter, but could not shut the door here on the Bobcats, and they're hanging in tough. Pitts, bounce pass down low, turnaround jumper, Bartles, blocked by Tom Young. Nice defensive play. Tommy got up and knocked it away and then brought the ball down as well. Mitchell still by 4 now with the basketball. Severide up top. Looks like they want to call a timeout. Yeah, Mitchell timeout. That's the first one be used here by Coach in a minute.
You ask, can I afford to install a new furnace or heat pump? Paulson Sheet Metal asks, can you afford not to? Would it surprise you how much money your old furnace wastes? Can you afford any sleepless nights when your heating source fails you? An energy-efficient Train heat...
An equal housing lender.
Well, Mitchell, after the timeout, will throw it in. Ernie Kuiper will inbounds to Ackman. Tom Young, Mike Miller, and Tom Cogley on the floor right now for the Kernels. So they got the junior Kuiper and the sophomore Cogley out there here with just over 4 minutes to go and a 4-point lead. Tom Young takes it left side. Ackman in the corner. Lob down low to Cogley. He gets it to Kuiper at the free throw line. No shot there, though. And a 3-second call. Coming in the lane too long there for the Kernels. I'm afraid those turnovers are starting to pile up to where they're going to be a negative.
Yeah, 15 right now for Mitchell. Brookings is still maintained single digits. They only have 9.
Getting to be one of those scary games. I keep waiting for us to get a couple baskets and open it up, but it's not happening. In the lane, shot put up, and we're going to get a touch foul there. Bartles put it up, but it was a foul. They got him, not by much, but on the forearm, right as Bartles was flicking the ball off his fingertips. He's going to go to the line and shoot 2. Tom Young picks up his second foul. Well, they can cut it to a 2-point game, and the first free throw is good. Bartles with 17 points, and this is getting a lot more scary than the hometown fans would like. Second free throw no good by Bartles, so it stays a 3-point lead. 3:35 to play. Kuiper into the front court. The Young on his left side. Now it's going to take some shots against this zone defense to put it in. And that's what you really didn't want to see happen. Come down to some pressure shots here late. Young's going to try one left side. Off the back of the rim. Won't go. Rebound Brookings. And they'll push it. Bartles almost had it stolen away at half court, but Matt Hansen picks it up. Now pass down low to Bestie. His pass across the lane, and Pitts couldn't hold it right through his hands. Oh, Lynn Frederick is beside himself on the bench. That was a beautiful pass. Jeff Pitts would have had a layup, but he could not hold the pass. They turned it over. And the Kernels come back. Kuiper, free throw line. Gets his man in the air, wants to lean in with a shot, and they knock it away from him. Pitts to Hansen, drives in. He's going to score. Well, turnovers at either end. And it's a 1-point game with 2:40 to go. 47-46, Kernels. Mike Miller left side to Ackman in the corner. Underneath, Cogley can't hold it. Another turnover. Oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy. 17 turnovers. Kernels make a change. Kuiper and Cogley come out. Young and Severide, that's Skip Young and Severide back in. So the starting lineup is on the floor now for Mitchell with 2:25 to go, but we got a ball game. Into the front court, Hansen will go right-hand side. Bortnam with it. Now to Pitts just outside the free throw line. Miller knocked the ball loose, but Pitts got it back. Close to a steal out front by Miller. Now down low, turnaround jumper, short from about 5 feet by Bartles. Rebound put up. That's no good. And Miller on the rebound. Miller says, I'll bring it up the floor myself. Ooh, those were 2 pretty good shots by Brookings to take the lead. They wouldn't go. Severide, timeout. Mitchell. Right in front of 6, Kernels. We'll be back in a minute.
For a limited time at McDonald's in Mitchell, you can enjoy delicious, tender, crispy Chicken McNuggets, starting at 6 pieces for only 99 cents. 9-piece McNuggets for just $1.59, and a 20-piece McNugget for just $2.99. McDonald's also...
Quarter, but it's 1 point right now, and the turnovers are killing Mitchell. 47-46, they're still up front, and let's see what they can do. Need a basket on this possession now to keep the pressure on the Bobcats. Tom Young out front. Give it up to Severide. Brookings coming out. They're still playing zone, but they've really extended that zone out on the floor. Open up the middle maybe, and they get it in the middle. Here's Miller going up, and he gets fouled. They did exactly the right thing with the basketball that time. Brookings, their front people started to come out outside the three-point line, and when that happens, go right down inside, and that's exactly what the Kernels did to Miller. He'll go to the line to shoot a couple. The foul on Pitts is his fourth. Here's Mike's first shot, and rattles around, comes out no good.
Well, it is certainly a trophy dash. 1-point game, each team with 2 fouls to give. Should we be looking at that 1-and-1 situation and fouling here at the end?
Oh, and Miller can't get either one to go, and he was perfect up to that point tonight. 4 for 4, missed them both. Brookings can take the lead, down by 1 with 1:25 to go. Mitchell just not able to finish it off here tonight, and they're letting Brookings hang around, and now anything can happen. It's anybody's game. Bortnam out in three-point range. Ackman on him. Goes into the corner. Matt Hansen with it. Comes back out front. Zach Bartles with a basketball. Timeout Brookings. 2 to go, and the Corn Palace crowd is awfully quiet as the Kernels' lead is 1. We'll take a short timeout here. Be back in 30 seconds.
Mom is hinting to Dad to...
Now, we got plenty of worries right here. Brookings with the ball. They've got 1 timeout left to use. Still down by 1, but they throw it in bounds. Matt Hansen will work out front. Severide on him. Hansen leaves it for Tony Bestie. 3-point range. He's going to drive into the lane all the way to the basket. Puts it up with the left hand. We've got the whistle. We're going to get a foul. Kind of a late whistle call there. I didn't think we were going to have a foul as he missed the shot, but then going to late Randy Schaefer is going to foul Mike Miller with his third. And Tony Bestie will go to the free throw line. Huge free throws. The 5'10 sophomore ties it up with 50 seconds to go. And now can give Brookings a 1-point lead. And he does. Tony Bestie makes it 48-47 Bobcats. Ackman brings it up. Kernels still have 2 timeouts yet to use if they want them. Here's Miller, free throw line. They double on him. Back to Ackman. Now down low, Skip Young. Pass into Ackman, almost stolen away. It is stolen away. The Bobcats knock it loose. They've got the ball, 31 seconds. We've got a foul, and there's one in the backcourt on Miller, his fourth. Still not enough for the 1-and-1. Brookings will have the ball yet with 30 seconds to go. The officials are walking down like it's bonus, but it's not yet. We haven't hit 7 yet. Oh, the turnovers are just like a dagger in the back. 18 turnovers against the Kernels. And Brookings will have it. We'd like to come up with a steal here now. If not, we're going to have to foul and put them at the line. They look to get it in. They do to Hansen. Into the front court, and there's a reach and a foul by Ackman. 28.7 seconds to go. And it will be Matt Hansen. Another sophomore will go to the line. He will shoot the 1-and-1. And Brookings leading 48-47. You realize we had a 47-46 lead with 2 minutes and 40 seconds to go. We have not scored a point since that 2:40 mark. And now timeout called by Mitchell. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
This is Jeff Palmquist, athletic trainer at Queen of Peace Hospital. A common myth in the athletic community is that limiting fluids during athletic competition will build the athlete's endurance and toughness. Not true. Athletes
the 5'9 sophomore, 28.7 seconds to go, and it is good.
Brookings has picked things up from the line tonight. They're now 10 of 15, and they've got 3 key free throws right here at the end of the game.
Well, this now puts him up by 3 if he can get it, and he does. It's 50-47, and the Kernels need a big basket right now. Ackman, right corner. Miller will launch the 3. Too strong, won't go. Rebound Brookings. Kernels got a foul with 15.7 seconds. And the Bobcats are starting to smell upset. We come down to the Brookings end of the floor. We will shoot free throws. It's 1-and-1. And if this one goes in here for Zach Bartles, that might be it. 15.7 seconds. If he can put them up by 4, it's going to take a heck of a finish. It's up. It's good.
He's played a great game tonight.
Bartles with 18 points. It's 51-47. Second shot is also good. 5-point game. Ackman into the front court. We got to get off a quick shot, and he turns it over. Steal by Brookings. Bestie will drive. He will put it up. He will score with 6 seconds to go. Kernels come in with it. They get it to Skip Young. A 3-pointer is up. It is no good. The ball game is over. 54-47 is the final score. The Kernels did not score in the last 3 minutes of the game. I don't believe it. Kernels had that lead all along.